Hello and welcome to our house tour. It is finally time for our house tour. We've been living here in central Seoul for about 3 months now. As you can see, you are in our entrance and this is a very narrow corridor. Why? Because of this big ass shoe shelf. It consists of 4 compartments, 4 different drawers, and I initially did not like it when we went for the house hunting. It does take up a quarter of the entrance, so I was a little skeptical, but I ended up liking it. Anyway, I'm freezing. Let's move inside. I will now close the door behind you guys so you cannot run away. No way to escape. I will now take over the POV and you will listen to my beautiful voice while I'm talking. When you come in right here, there are so many rooms and doors. So let's go into the first room. And this is our main bedroom. Why am I saying that? Because there's so many rooms. We got this queen-sized bed here, and Hojun here in his little office, he recently set up this mirror with the light bulbs, and he has this beautiful adjustable, very simple desk.
Like this.
Yeah, like that. Amazing. It's super cozy. It's a cute corner. And simple dimple. Anyway, goodbye. Now we can move on and take a look at the space here. Wow, this is the living room, guys, but we're not gonna care about that right now. So guys, we just came out here, took a look at the bedroom and Hojun's office, and now we're going into the walk-in closet, clothing room, whatever you wanna call it. We will turn on the light. Ta-da! This room is the smallest room of all rooms in this apartment, and that's why we chose to store all our clothes. They take up space on all 3 walls, almost. We have this big clothing shelf rack. I don't really know what you say in English. It's like... with all our indoor wear. And then we got 2 smaller clothing racks for jackets, coats, you know, outerwear. And here's another perspective. We also got this full body standing mirror here, and then we have this standing steaming iron. I've never had a separate room only dedicated for clothes, so that's definitely something I appreciate having right now. This is all mine, and this side is Hojun's clothes, so yeah. Hojun is compromising with space sometimes for me, as he should. I really love these small spots. It really gives like a very nice vibe in here, and it's just so aesthetic in my opinion. As you come out from this clothing room, you will immediately see our beautiful kitchen. And do you notice something different? If you watched our previous vlogs, you will know that we changed so much in this kitchen. First of all, we changed up all the colorful tiles here in the kitchen. It was so different, you guys. Take a look at that. What we also did was removing the lamp here and the spots. It turned out so beautiful, don't you agree? And also look at these flowers, they're so amazing. Oh my god, I love flowers so much. Hojun should give me flowers more often. And I have to say that the first thing which caught my eye when we entered this apartment was this beautiful kitchen island. I always associate it with people who got a little more money, you know. Maybe it's like that in Denmark. And I was like, okay, I really like what I see. But I really do think that we have achieved our dream kitchen. Maybe I should turn on a light to show you guys how it looks. The sun is going down, so it's like, I hope it's not hard to see. So in the back of our kitchen, we actually have a door, and this leads to a very small, tiny room. This is where we store our laundry machine and towels, laundry detergent, and even food waste. Let's move on. Here we got 4 gas stoves underneath. This is an oven that we have never even touched, not really planning to use it. And then we got our beautiful, huge sink. I've never seen a sink this big when I lived in Denmark. Basically makes life easier, you know? You might wonder what this is for, and it's actually connected to our water purifier, because in Korea, even though they say you can drink the tap water, I'm not a fan because it does have a chemical flavor to it. And I also really love this about the Korean convenient mindset. This tap here can come out like this. You can extend it so you can literally reach all corners of the big sink. It's also something I never saw in Denmark. We set up this small drying rack by ourselves, and it's just really convenient. As you can see, you can just wash dishes and put it right up. there. Some people were wondering if we only had like one stove. And the answer is we do only have one electric stove, but we also got those 4 gas stoves over there that we never use and this portable induction one. So just to inform you guys a little bit about our water purifier, it has cold water, neutral, normal temperature water, and warm water. By the way, we also had to buy these bar chairs because this kitchen island is obviously a little taller than a normal desk. And let's just take a second to appreciate these beautiful flowers once again. Anyway, that was all for our kitchen, I think. And now I can explain to you guys a little about our living room. The first time I came here, I did not like this storage area here. It took up all the wall space. I just thought, why can they not remove it? Why? But as you guys know, your only Jen always adapts to things, so I have actually come to like it. We have a lot of our decoration here, our beautiful play button, and this is our little sofa. It's like my favorite thing in our living room because it's so round, it doesn't have any armrests, and the size is actually perfect for this space. Talking about this house tour reminds me of the fact that we're leaving soon to Shanghai, and I haven't been there for 8 years. For me, it's very important during traveling that I am able to stay connected, and that brings us to today's sponsor, Seoul, a very convenient eSIM service provided by Nord Security. Before discovering eSIMs, I would waste a lot of time walking around in a new country trying to find local SIM cards or paying ridiculous fees to my carrier. That's why I'm so excited to tell you about Seoul, because it's both affordable and convenient. You just download the Seoul app, select your destination, in our case China, and choose a data plan that works for you. I'm going with this 5 GB plan, which is great for our 1-week trip. The app is very user-friendly and it's just quick and easy to set up. And the good news is that I can offer you 15% off your plan if you use my code YourOnlyJen. What I love specifically about Seoul is the fact that we can set everything up before we arrive in Shanghai, so we don't have to stress about connectivity when we land. And that peace of mind is pretty priceless when you arrive in a foreign country and want to navigate or get an Uber or just stay in touch with friends and family at home. You only need to install Seoul once and it works for multiple trips. So if you like us, will use Seoul for your next trip, scan this QR code right now or download the Seoul app and use my code YourOnlyJen at checkout to get 15% off your plan. Now, let's get back to the house tour. The windows here are actually huge, so the blinds just fit perfectly because they go all the way from the top down to the bottom. And I don't know if you can see me. Can you guys see me? Oh my god, it's really dark. If you take a look here at the living room, you can also see there's a small door. And this is actually a balcony. This door is also super narrow for some reason. We do store lots of things in the back here, but there's not much to say about this space. The main purpose of this balcony is actually for us to hang our laundry. And in Korea, they use this type of hanger, oh my god, like this. And then you can pull it up and it will be stuck like this, so that it's easy to hang the laundry and also easy to make it like get out of sight. That was a little about this balcony here. One last thing is that we can actually make our TV disappear. That's something I also thought was a little random. It was a little weird for me in the beginning because it was like a part of, you know, this whole storage wall space here, all the cubes. But yeah, that's possible. Do you guys like it or not? I think it's pretty cool that we can make our TV disappear, you know? It's actually so funny because some people notice that Hojun and I almost never use our sofa. We're like always sitting on the floor, but that's actually because when we watch something, we eat at this table and it's not easy to eat like this, right? So we sit on the floor and it's so convenient. Also, the whole apartment has a heating system that is turned on during winter and it's not something we can turn off. So it's really warm to sit on this floor. Even the other day, it was like minus 12 degrees Celsius here in Seoul and it wasn't too bad in here because of the heating system. By the way, these are some flowers that I dried myself and they turned out so well, so now they will look like this for a very long time. Let's move on to the last and biggest room in this apartment. Ta-da! My room. Here's an electric piano and we recently got this. I'm playing on it sometimes, but I'm still figuring out if I really like the sound or not. It's not the best, I would say, but yeah. Here is a foldable mattress, which we use for guests. There is an electric blanket on top. In this corner, we have my makeup table with a new mirror that we recently set up. This is makeup, this is skincare, more skincare. This is where I do my makeup every single day. And yeah. Here we have another cute shelf that Hojun built for me. I am displaying all my bags here and some heels, perfume, sunglasses, things I think could be aesthetic on this shelf. On the left side is a huge mirror where you can do outfit checks, you know. Absolutely love it because it makes the room look much bigger, but this is actually such a big room already. So I think you guys got the gist of how the plan of this apartment is. And the last thing I want to show you guys is the restroom. Here we have it, and I want to show you the tiles behind these. These are the tiles that used to be in the kitchen, and we were considering covering these two, but in the end we actually thought it was pretty charming and pretty cute and unique. And we also got a bathtub, which I've never had before in any apartment I've lived in. When we first moved here, these edges around the mirrors were very damaged, super ugly. So we covered them with mirror tape. I don't think it looks like DIY, so Hojun did a great job. Yesterday we actually had friends over and they were so surprised by how big this space was. They said that it looks smaller through the screen than it does in real life. So guys, it's actually super spacious here. And I didn't show you this before, guys, but this is the dishwashing machine, and we have a combination mini oven / air fryer and a microwave here. So hopefully you got a good idea of how it feels like to walk into our apartment and how the rooms are like separated from each other and how each room looks. I hope this house tour was informative. So how did we find this apartment? There's something called Naver Pudongsan. They show you all the available rental apartments, and that I think is the most common website people use. That's actually where we were looking for a long time when we first decided that we wanted to move. But we actually discovered this website called Peter Pan's, and there are apartments that aren't shown on Naver Pudongsan. So Hojun was browsing through Peter Pan's and he found this apartment. I don't think there was any picture of how it looked inside, so we could only see, you know, the plan drawing. It got what we needed, we just wanted to check it out, and the location was really good. Very, very central and close to metro and close to grocery stores, walk distance to Han River, and that's all we knew. We looked through so many apartments, and then when we came here we signed it like within 10 or 15 minutes of being here. So for the money talk, I want to tell you guys everything, and I wrote it down here. In Korea there is chonse and wolse, and I explained this in a previous video where we were doing the house hunting.
Basically, chonse rental is when you pay 50 to 70% of the property value as your deposit money, and then you don't really pay any rent almost every month. It's like super low, or it's like almost nothing.
But in our case, it's not chonse rental, but wolse. And wolse is when you pay a smaller deposit, which requires a higher monthly rent. It's more secure since there's less financial risk to it. That's kind of why we chose it, but also because we don't have that much money for chonse. Then we will have to take a loan, and it wasn't really what we wanted to do. For the cost of our apartment, our deposit was about $21,000 and our monthly rent is about $1,000 including utilities. Compared to our old apartment, it is a double up in what we paid for in rent. It really lightens up my mood to see the sun come in, and I don't even want to go out anymore. I just want to stay in my home all the time. So it's definitely worth it. I wrote overall mood and the quality of life is just improved because we moved. Especially after we got to decorate it exactly how we wanted to, and it just turned into a home. I hope there's nothing more I forgot. I think I informed you guys on everything about this apartment. So let me know if you enjoyed watching it, and if you have more questions, write in the comments. I will be looking at the comments as always.
Sorry for my stuffed nose, but I still want to say that I'm really happy that we moved in here. It was such a good idea, and it was my first time to be so proud of our place. Even yesterday, I was really happy when my friends came. It didn't feel like it was crowded, even though there are 5 people in here. Their reaction was so real. We're just getting hungry, so we're gonna eat.
And we want to thank Sally.
Sally, hi.
That's good.
Thank you so much, Sally.
Thank you.
I hope it serves a lot, Sally.
Thank you for watching. Bye! And if you think about it, it's actually taking up a quarter of this corridor. Yeah, I just turned on the lights. Oh my god. I forget to take you with me.